This is actually something really rare. It's a 1972 Camaro SSRS LS3 car. It's a real LS3 car, which means it's a big block car. This right here is a 1970 Z28 Camaro RS. You can see by the split bumper. This is a real true Z28, runs and drives. Just been sitting here for a bit while the owner works on other projects. He asked me not to open the doors, but it is complete. And sitting next to it is a 1972 El Camino. Originally, I think he said grabber orange. Is that a color for them? Here's the Z with the cool hood. That right there is a real 70 SS, originally a 350 Camaro. And that right there is a 71 Z28 RS Camaro that has a thumping, he said, big block in it, like a 496 that he made. It's pretty awesome. These two are rare Nova or Chevy 2 SS's that both come with inline sixes. And not many people knew that Nova SS was available with the inline six. I really should. Did I get a picture of these? I don't remember. Better safe than sorry. And I'm sure people like seeing all this cool material. This is a 71 or 2 Z28 that maybe this one has the big thumping big buckets. I see it has a huge cowl hood. But this one runs and drives, he said. Hasn't in a while, but it was running and driving. All right, the last two cars here. This is actually something really rare. It's a 1972 Camaro SSRS LS3 car. Sorry, I'm running around because it's hot. It's getting late and I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. It's a real LS3 car, which means it's a big block car. Very rare. He said only a handful were made. This one's a black car too. You can see from the stripe. And behind it, oh, it's also a 4-speed. Behind it's a 71 RS. He said no, nothing special car, but just cool. And he also collects cool signs like that. But yeah, these are some really crazy cars. What do you think? It was really surprising to see how many good GM muscle cars he had. The Camaros, the Chevy 2s, the El Caminos. I mean, all really rare cars, especially being that he had, 50 Mopars. But I remember that he had said that he was a GM guy before. So these were the cars that he had before the Super Bs and the GTXs and everything. He had only collected those in the past 8 years. So it was really cool to see that he still had a little bit of that history that from his past sitting around, because I can say that they are worth quite a bit. Hey, automotive adventurers. I hope you enjoyed that little follow-up to the Mopar yard down in Georgia that had a bunch of cool GM stuff. I mean, you would expect like some of the, lesser known cars, but SS Camaros and SS Novas or Chevy 2s, that was definitely a surprise to like be walking around 30 Super Bs and then, oh yeah, here's 3 or 4 SS and Z28 Camaros. They're like, of course. So that was the end of this adventure from Georgia. I unfortunately, that was it. I mean, that was all the time I had, because then I had to drive the 5 hours up to not Coal City, Copper Hill. It's like 5 or 6 hours, and then the front end of the Challenger started falling apart again. And thank goodness for Kevin Shaw of Mopar Connection magazine. He was kind enough to let me borrow his driveway and put it back together partially so I could get home the next 2 days after that. But yeah, this weekend I was supposed to go to St. Louis, but one of the stipulations in renting this garage from my mother is that I have to do snow removal And we got like 5 inches last night here in Chicago. And I'm not, let's see if you can see there. Yeah, we've had like a foot of snow in the last 2 weeks. I broke my snowblower, got it fixed. That was good. Spent a few hours cleaning up today. And that's basically it for me traveling until the new year, I think. Got some smaller local things to do, but that's it for the big stuff, which I'm sad because I really wanted to go to St. Louis and see all my friends. But yeah, that's the way this week's been. I had to replace a battery in the minivan because it was actually the battery in the minivan I put in 2018, and it just died this year. And it was the cheapest of the cheap Econoline Walmart battery. And it was even the wrong one. I don't know how I got the wrong one. I put a Group 35 in, and it says it fits a Group 34, which they both fit, but whatever. The van now runs better than ever. Except I needed an air filter, which will be here this week, because no one stocks 30-year-old minivan parts anymore. Who knew? So yeah, just I can't find my heater. Usually when I do these, I have a little heater that's blowing on me. But for the life of me, I don't know where the heck I put it when I was organizing the garage this year. I've checked all my usual spots, but I think it's somewhere on my storage wall over there, and I haven't had a chance to move the blue car or the green car out of the way with all the snow. So yeah, I got tons of videos coming out. I got to finish the muscle car junkyard video series from Michigan. I have to finish the hidden Mopar one. So yeah, lots of cool stuff coming up. Got some exciting things coming up in the new year. Something with Holly might be working out, which will be fun. Or Mo Party. Got McCacken. McCacken was amazing, of course. And a lot of cool stuff coming up with that. But my hair is all over the place. I will talk to you all soon. Let me know what you think. Of course, new videos every Monday. As long as I'm conscious. Otherwise, everyone stay safe. Happy holidays and keep it between the ditches, as they say. Bye.